Alright, hello everybody. 1 second here. Gotta do some setting adjustments real quick. Also letting people know that I'm actually fucking live. 1 second. Alright, that's done. Now to fix the actual settings. Ugh, fucking hell, this mask is itchy. I gotta wash it. Hey, welcome to the stream. We need goblin powder bolters. Oh my god, I would love firstborn bolters in this fucking game. The Primaris ones look cool, but the firstborn ones are just better. Alright, let's reset all that shit. I'll put that down to like 50. I'll put it to like fucking 30. You guys can tell me if it's working from there. I'm gonna turn it down in my headset though. There we go. Okay, good. I'm actually talking. Blueberry. First of all, Ultramarine slander will not be tolerated here. They are, in fact, the best chapter ever. One thing I like about this fucking mod is that you can have an iron halo on basically anybody. I actually don't think the mod is better than the base game anymore, but it does do a lot of things right that I wish the fucking regular game would still do. Like, the Iron Halo whole situation. I'm hoping this whole customization revamp thing they're saying they're gonna do is gonna fix that. Because they've now made it, the recent patch... Actually, I should play that new mission, huh? Yeah, I'm gonna play the new mission after this one. Wasn't even thinking about it. But the recent patch made it to where, your bots now look like how you set them. So already that's a major improvement. Custodes. Ew. Ew, a Custodes fan. Ew. Actually, no, that's I'm being too much of a dick. Valdor's awesome. I just read I reread Master of Mankind. What is it? Like last week. Custodes are awesome. Well, most of the Custodes are awesome. Diocletian's kind of an asshole. What the hell is the guy in the modern 40k? Caldwin? Is that his name? What the hell is his name? It was two guys in the Dawn of Fire series. There was one really cool one in Gate of Bones. His name started with an R, but I cannot for the life of me remember. And then the second one...
to the Cadian outpost and establish their fate.
Okay, I'm gonna take that down just a little bit here. I'm gonna take it down to 15. If you want me to increase the volume, guys, let me know. That was a waste of a fucking grenade. Colquhoun, that was his fucking name. Colquhoun. That guy's kind of a prick. But then, I don't even remember what the other guy's name was. He was only in one book. But he was really cool. And of course, he dies at the end because, you know, of course. You get Ra Endymion, his whole thing happens. And the Master of Mankind, he gets screwed over. So if you're a Custodes and you're a cool character, you're screwed. Basically, you're gonna die. Because the Custodes need to all be assholes all the time. Oh, that's really itchy. There we go. The best thing this mod does is it makes all of the bolt weapons so much better. Makes these things actually viable. I mean, they're viable now after like 8 million buffs. But like, realistically, like for example, this. Ignore all those shots at us. Yeah, like that's about what a warrior should take to kill. Warriors are definitely tough in the books, don't get me wrong. Warriors are like mean, but they are not like... I think the biggest thing this game does wrong is the difficulty scaling. Like, where instead of throwing more dudes at you on the higher difficulties, you just get, like, one warrior that takes, like, 18 multi-melta shots to kill. Carnifexes in this game are also way too spongy, in my opinion. Again, Carnifexes are very nasty, but, like, if I fucking shove an auto bolt rifle into a Carnifex's face and unload like 30 rounds, he's not getting off of that. He's not walking that off.
Platform eliminated.
Why Acadians this level?
Ammunition cache here.
Yeah, this is just fucking cool. Absolutely love to see. What the fuck? Okay, whatever. I was just playing this game earlier today, and I was doing just fine. Now I play on stream, I immediately start sucking.
You are
Easiest difficulty
now,
too.
Xenos.
Don't laugh at me.
Swapping magazine.
You laugh at me, I'll cry right on stream. This fucking auto bolt rifle is so good. Oh, so speaking of reading books, I'm currently reading through Path of Heaven for the first time. It's not as good as well, technically I'm listening to it because I got it on Audible. I've listened to basically the entire Horus Heresy series on Audible. I think I've read like 29 books so far. After Path of Heaven, I'm going to start Darrow, and that'll be 30. I'm pretty much reading all the important ones, and then the occasional side one if I'm interested. So like the Dark Angels plot, even though it's technically skippable, I've still read it. Angel Exterminatus is technically skipped. Okay, I parried that, but alright. Angel Exterminatus is technically skippable, but I've read that anyway. Mark of Calth is, oh my god. Mark of Calth sucks. I've read like near 30 books of the Heresy, and Mark of Calth is the only one that I did not like. It's a short story compendium. It's supposed to be, well,
Sweet complete.
I was hoping it would be a sequel to No No Fear, and like it would be a nice like in between, because Unremembered Empire, well, then again, Unremembered Empire doesn't have all these characters, but whatever. Point is, for Mark of Calth, I wanted the Underground War for Calth, and you get a tiny bit of it with a second short story, a novella about Ventanus, and that's the best part of the whole book.
Changing magazine.
It's like the 3 hours of that short story. Past that, like, the first one's cool. There's the Shards of Erebus story, which is cool. And then the Ventanus story after that, I don't even remember what the hell it was called. But after that, you could turn the damn book off or close the damn book. It's not good. There's one cool one with the Gal Vorback with Argel Tal, but even then, it's an alright book, but I can summarize the plot in 5 seconds. You get Argel Tal who's trying to make fucking Gal Vorback. He's using the wrong candidates. Lorgar tells him to use the different candidates, and then to make 2,000 of them. He goes, "Oh, you can do it." Book's over. It's an hour long, and frankly, like that and the two I just mentioned are the only 3 short stories in Mark of Calth. There's that one, I think it's called Athane, where it's the fucking story from the point of view of a knife. It was fucking terrible. And then, of course, you get fucking All Person and John Grammaticus for the last hour of it. Because the book wasn't terrible enough. It's gotta make me fucking suffer more perpetual shit.
Resist the tyranny of waves.
I was not expecting to hate John Grammaticus as much as I do. He shows up everywhere. Okay then. He is just everywhere, man. Every time. Oh. Okay.
Swapping magazine.
What the hell's happening? Some kind of fucking warp anomaly. What the hell's happening? Why are there guards that are coming out of tyranny pods? Whatever. Where the fuck are they coming from? Oh shit. There we go. Can you fucking guardsmen lock the fuck in, please? I'm just hearing guardsmen die left and right. Fucking
Area
pansies.
cleansed of the foul Xenos presence.
Alright. Problem solved. Alright, cool.
Talassa, the Cadians are running out of time. How close are you to the Promethean
What weapons
facility?
do I have in here?
You are making good time. We are going to need it.
Fuck. Yeah, I hate how they didn't update the weapons in this fucking mode yet. Like, really? The bolt rifle in the base game has so much more damage, and you just haven't fixed that yet? Come on, man. Jesus Christ, look at the ammo on this fucking thing. This is gonna be on. Oh, fuck. Oh, shit.
We severed the Zoanthrope's connection to the hive. Rearming.
Is that it? Alright, let's keep moving. Anyway, I've started Path of Heaven. It's cool so far. Not as good as Scars. And I'll tell you the biggest reason I have a problem with it. The narrator. Shogo Miyakita, like, I know John Keeble originally did these books, and then they replaced him with Shogo and then John Banks, respectively. You've got John Banks now doing Path of Heaven, but Shogo Miyakita did Scars. And Shogo Miyakita's, like, voice acting in Scars was top fucking notch. Like, a good narrator can make a book, like, it can make a book, like, 10 times better. You know what I mean? So, you get Shogo Miyakita, who does all these authentic White Scar accents, and it's, the book was just so good. His voice acting is so much better than John Banks. And John Banks is good. John Banks did really good, because he reads most of the modern day... Oh. John Banks reads most of the modern day 40k stuff. He only read a couple Horus Heresy books. He read Angels of Caliban, Pharaohs, Path of Heaven, and I think he does most of Shadows of Treachery. But, I haven't read that one yet. But, yeah, when you go from Shogo Miyakita to John Banks, I'll say this, as good as John Banks is, this is not his best work. His voice acting for White Scars is just not good. And thank God, it is not a stereotypical Asian accent. Because I wouldn't have been able to fucking read this book. I wouldn't have been able to get past chapter 1. But, it's just, I don't know. He's just not as good as Shogo. Even Jonathan Keeble, I think, would have been better. And John Keeble's awesome. Of course he would have been better. I would say John Keeble, Shogo Miyakita, and Toby Longworth are my top 3. It's a shame, Toby Longworth, like, barely does any. He does, like, the first 3 books, and I think he does Mechanicum, he does Garrow, and I think he does Garrow Knight of Grey, and I think that's it. I think he does a couple short story stuff, or a couple short story things. But, like, he does a couple short story things, and then that's it. Toby Longworth is really good. Like, I know he does the Eisenhorn series. I have not read Eisenhorn. I kind of don't give a fuck about it. I'll get to it. That's the kind. Yeah, I'll get to Eisenhorn when I get to it, because I've read a lot of the 40k stuff, both on Kindle, on Kindle paperback and Audible.
Fresh munitions.
I've been using Kindle and paperback whenever I couldn't get Audible, basically, because I go through them a lot quicker on Audible. Because, you know, obviously you can listen to them shits whenever you're, like, at the gym, driving, playing a game or something. I can't tell you how many times how many books I've killed off just sitting here playing this game with the audio muted and just the book going in the background. If you take off, you mute the audio, because obviously, you know, I don't, some people listen to books, like, sped up, like, on 2 times speed while they're listening to music or something. It's like, how are you retaining any of this information? The highest I go is like 1.2. That's only on certain book. Well, that's a lie. What the fuck did I? Oh, it was the Wolf Time, the third Dawn of Fire book. That book was so fucking bad. I actually did do like 1.4 on that because it was like 15 fucking hours and it was not good. 15 hours of straight bullshit. I think I like even then it wasn't. That book wasn't insufferable. It just wasn't that good. I enjoyed most. I'll tell you what, people overhate the Dawn of Fire series too much, at least in my opinion. Cause like I've read what I've read all but 2. There's 9 Dawn of Fire books. I've read 7 of them. I haven't read Martyr's Tomb and I haven't read Sea of Souls. Sea of Souls I hear is great. Chris Rate wrote it, so it's gotta be at least a 7 out of 10 at absolute worst. But Martyr's Tomb I've heard bad things about. I will go back and get them both eventually, but I don't know. I wasn't really particularly interested. But like the other 7 books I've read, like Avenging Sun is just great from start to finish. Gate of Bones is arguably better. Wolf Time, like that book does actually suck.
We have arrived at Nozick's facility. Run
That book,
distraction efforts
but
as
the
long
thing
as you
is, that
can.
book was actually so bad that I kind of enjoyed it. Like, I think I've read upwards of 90 Warhammer books, including both 30k and 40k in total. Well, including short stories, novellas, audiobooks, paperback, everything in total, 90. And I've only not finished one, and that was Blades of Damocles. And I've read some fairly crappy books. Leviathan is insulting to Ultramarines fans because it literally just breaks lore and is so bad that I don't even consider that shit canon. Because it actively goes against Ultramarine lore that's been established for decades. But yeah, Blades of Damocles, it doesn't break lore as badly. It completely assassinates Chaos Sicarius' character, which I'm very mad about that because I love Chaos Sicarius. His books are awesome and he's a great character, but Blades Damocles, like Phil Kelly, fucking just assassinates the fucking dude.
Stay close and sharp.
Hey Knox, I'm pretending I know you talk about, but you have so much passion when you talk about the things you love. It's all so good. Oh fuck. Long stream. I don't know. I'm gonna play until I'm either bored or fucking, I don't know, something happens. Or until this whole shit is like unbearable. Now we're at the point where my house has the heat on. So it's only a matter of time before it becomes like 90 fucking degrees in my room. Which is great when you're trying to, well it's not great. I fucking hate being hot. But like when you're warm and like, you know, you're cold, you come into a nice warm bed, it's great. But when you're wearing all this shit, it is terrible. But I'm gonna record a video after this as well, so I got a couple things I gotta do today. I'm gonna stream for at least an hour or so, hour and a half, maybe 2 hours if we have a good time. But anyway, hi Knox, good to see you. What the hell was I talking about? Oh yeah, Blades Damocles. That book is just so fucking insulting. That's another book, it's just insulting. Because it the action in that book is anime tier stupidity. The characters are just complete cliches and just insufferable. On top of that, the Ultramarine, it's just like fucking, I don't know, like the Ultramarines in that book just, oh fuck. Fuck you, bitch!
You shall be honored.
Yeah, Ultramarines in that book die like fucking guardsmen. Because Phil Kelly doesn't know how to write compelling action.
We made the lictor disappear.
I fucking the problem is I can't mention that. I can't mention that as having a problem with the fucking book. Because then you get some fucking neckbeard online who goes, oh wow, the Ultramarines take one L and cry. Which, that argument is fucking void. Because Fall of Damnos, they lose in that book. Spear of McCrag, Veil of Darkness. The Ultramarines got their ass kicked in that book, and that book was fucking great. Knights of McCrag sucked, though. That book was fucking terrible. I don't know how Nick Kime wrote, like, fucking, like, what was it? How many, Chaos Sicarius books did he write? It was Assault on Black Reach, which was absolutely great. A little cheesy, but it was still good.
We have more enemies on
Yeah,
the horizon.
and then there's Knight of Talisar, which is a short story. Two Kinds of Fool, short story. Master of the Watch is another short story, and I think there's one more short story I'm forgetting. And then there is Fall of Damnos and Spear of McCrag, which are basically two parts of the same fucking book. I don't know why they are like not. I don't know why they're not like connected to the same book, but whatever. Which all these books are just fucking awesome. They just have Knights of McCrag, which is just like a bloated piece of shit.
Be ready for my mark.
Like, it has good moments in it, but that book pissed me off, reading. Because it's just like, you get one cool moment with the fucking Ultramarines and Chaos Sicarius and his crew and everything going on, and then it's just like, okay, we had one 10-minute chapter about these guys. Now for the next hour and a half, let's talk about the point of view of every no-name dipshit crew member of the fucking ship that you don't care about. Like, can we not? How about we don't do that? Like, can we just, you know, fucking stop? I hate when books do that. Books do, like, there's quite a few of these fucking books do that, but at least they have the common fucking courtesy to give you cool characters all over the place. So it's not just like, you know, oh fuck, this character's insufferable. Like, what the hell? I'm wording this bad. Okay, let me try that again. When other books switch point of views a lot, they at least have good characters. Knights of McCrag does not have good characters at all. It has the Ultramarines, and then that's it. I remember there was some priest woman that I don't give a fuck about. She was insufferable. There was, what the fuck? There was some kind of fucking guardsman woman and her squad. There's a couple engine crew. It just sucked. And then at the end, well, you get a Primaris Marine who's just a dick the entire time because, of course, he has to be because he's new and he's cocky, fucking whatever. I don't know. I did not enjoy that book at all. It had some good moments, but overall, fuck that. That book was not good enough to, I don't think I'll ever read that book again. Like, I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, how you been? I've been good, Knox. I just got offered a better job. I'm doing orientation for that shit tomorrow. And it is officially going to be the highest paying job I've ever had. Which is not much, considering I live in a fucking retiree I live in a very small town, and the cost of living is like very low, thankfully. So like, I think the job it pays like $17 an hour, roughly 45 hours a week. But it is for where I live, that's actually not bad. I told my cousin about this because he works. It's a manager position, but my cousin he does stocking shit in the grocery store, and he makes 17, and he's like, dude, that's fucking. I'm barely getting by with that money. But he also lives in a much more expensive area. At least you finished it with the book you didn't like. I mean, I try to finish most books I read. Even if I don't particularly like it, I still try to finish, because I found that, like, more than once, there have been books I've read that have sucked and then have gotten really good. Oh, excuse me. Mechanicum was that way. Oh, fuck, I burped on my mask and all the fucking smell stayed. Ugh, God, that was terrible. But anyway, yeah, Mechanicum was that way. That book was okay. It was just fine throughout the entirety of the book, and then it got really good at the end. It was a really cool plot twist,
37 hours,
and it made the whole book worth reading.
The value of the Wrath of Esplendor is twofold.
Then there is...
Cyclonic arsenal.
I'm gonna turn on the subtitles in case anybody's interested in that bullshit.
And its proximity to several Tyranid war vessels. Combat
Legion
squad
was another
fighters
one.
is
I'll tell you what,
already
people
on
say
board
Legion is one of the
with
best books in the
spear.
Horus Heresy. It's not.
Additional squads are
It was
inbound to
good. I mean, I
secure
enjoyed it. I'm
objectives.
glad I read it,
Make your
but
way
like,
to the ordnance depot and take
some people were like,
control
"Oh, that
of
book
the
is a
plasma
must-read."
cores.
It's not. It is not a must-read. It's like, it is not at all a must-read.
This is Combat Squad Phaedrus. Breach via any existent openings you find.
Understood, Phaedrus. We are breaching now.
What? This guy texts from Shafi, says, "I'd sit in voice and muted with you any day." What the fuck does that even mean? Oh, fuck. My phone hit my mouse. I'm playing on controller, so whenever I, like, move my mouse, like, it just screws my whole thing up. Let me, move that mouse over here real quick. There we go. I don't know how people play on mouse and keyboard for, like, these high-intensity games.
Rendezvous with you and Combat Squad Henaton there.
Is that a fucking... Jesus, what the fuck are you doing here?
Infestation goes deep in this ship.
What the hell? Alright, cool. That's how you know this shit's modded. Fucking guy can just spawn anywhere. That's probably the coolest part of the Astartes mod. That you can get like other Ultramarines and Guardsmen and Dreadnoughts spawning with you. That's definitely the coolest part. Also, the squad increase. From 3 to 5 is just great.
Multiple contacts swarming our locus. What is your status, Talassa?
Oh, it bugged out. Oh, I don't get the dialogue. That's weird. Let's see.
Rearming.
Where the hell am I going? There we go. Yeah, that's easily the coolest part of this mod.
Silence that vermin squall, the more of
You
its
can get like
foul.
random fucking Marines and shit in here. Okay, I hit the parry button, but I guess I'll go fuck myself. Let's go. I've been seeing a lot of people on, like, I'll tell you this, the more of these books I read about the Horus Heresy specifically, there are a lot of people online that have no idea what the fuck they're talking about. Like,
Stay close and sharp.
for the longest time, I
Picking
thought
up extra
Prospero
rounds.
Burns was like a must-read book, because the burning of Prospero is one of the most pivotal events in the Horus Heresy. But then, like, the thing is, all that stuff happens in another book called 1,000 Suns, which is technically, like, the first part, like, it's a 3-part series. You've got, well, not including the Siege of Terra book. You've got 1,000 Suns, which the sequel to that is Prospero Burns, and then the sequel to that is The Crimson King. But the thing is, you can skip Prospero Burns entirely, because Prospero doesn't burn in that fucking book. It's a Space Wolf book. At the very end, you get a little bit of Prospero, like the burning of Prospero and all that stuff, but it's such a small part of the book that it's insane. It's a Space Wolf book. And don't get me wrong, it's very good. I enjoyed that book. It was I really enjoyed it. It was great. But like, some people are like, oh, that book is essential. It's not. It's one of the most skippable books in the whole fucking series, unless you're interested in learning about Space Wolves.
Combat Squad
Recommend it.
reporting.
It definitely
The bridge is
increases,
lost.
like,
Those are my
it
squad
enhances
brothers.
your experience to
Cut
read
off
Prospero
route
Burns.
to the ordnance
But
depot.
if you don't care about learning the Space Wolves perspective and like getting to actually like them, you can just fucking, you can just skip past it. Nobody, like, nothing would happen. It's very weird. I don't get why, like, I don't get why. Well, I know what happens. The problem is you get fucking people that read a summary of it, and they post that fucking summary onto Reddit and they talk about it with other people. And then those people read that summary and summarize the other people. So you get a bunch of people that have no idea what the hell they're talking about, haven't read the fucking book, and then you get a bunch of false, like, I cannot tell you, ever since, like, officially, like, I've been reading Warhammer books for a while, like, a couple years, but, like, it was a very casual thing. Well, the thing is, Warhammer was a tabletop game first and foremost. So, like, I don't know, but the point is, like, the books are a whole, it's mostly separated, like, the lore and the tabletop. But, anyway, anyway, back on topic. Like, it's insane, like, I go on Reddit a lot, and I see just how, like, I've had discussions with it. Like, I've had people try and tell me Ultramarines lore when it's very clear they've never read a fucking Ultramarines book in their life. Like, where they try to tell you that, like, only veterans can be in the first company. Or, I mean, all of the veterans are in the first company, and veterans don't go to any other chapter, blah, 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 blah. You've got all sorts of other shit. Like, I had one guy try and say that this guy is not lore accurate because Ultramarine Codex doesn't allow the Death Watch pauldron. And he goes, like, yeah, an Ultramarine would never look like that. Like, my brother, like, he said, he went as far as to say a Space Marine would never look like that. It's like, my brother in Christ, like, there are several examples in the books. On top of that, the Death Watch were created after the Codex Astartes was written. So, like, it's not even able to factor in. It's not even something you can, like, factor in. But, yeah, Space Marines do it all the time. There's at least 2 examples I can think of off the top of my head. One of them is Kazarian in the Blood Angels series, Angels of Death. And then the second one is, a Crimson Fist veteran sergeant. In Rin's World. He's wearing, he's on the chapter on his left shoulder, so this one. He has a Death Watch pauldron. And he's kicking all kinds of orc ass, and then the fucking, one of the Crimson Fist captains, he goes, if he makes it, I'll bet that guy makes a captain. It was a pretty cool scene. Rin's World's another, like, that book was great, but the ending completely shat all over that book. Like, I'm so tired, and I'll just fucking spoil it, because the book is, like, fucking 15 years old. If you haven't read it, for, you know, the few people watching this stream, if you haven't read that, go, pause the fucking stream or something, I don't know. Or skip by, I don't fucking know. Come back in, like, 30 seconds. Alright, forewarning's over. So basically, the Crimson Fist homeworld gets fucking ransacked by orcs. And the head orc in charge has been a menace the entire book. He's been pissing you off the entire book. He's killed several Crimson Fists. And at the end, he just does a fucking Saturday morning cartoon getaway. Right as Cantor's about to kill him. Or Crimson Fist Chapter Master. Right as the Chapter Master's about to kill him and get revenge for all of this shit, he just runs away and jumps on a fucking orc aircraft and goes, "You'll never get me, Pedro Cantor." It's like, dude, really? What the fuck are you doing? Why would you write that? And the worst part is, from everything I know, that orc has not been used at all in any recent fucking, like, since that book. He's not been used at all. So, all you really did was make a very dissatisfying conclusion in your book. Which sucks, because Rin's World, the actual book Rin's World, is awesome. But that fucking guy, the author, completely fucked it at the end. I hate when books do that. It's like, oh no, we're gonna keep the guy alive. Okay, is there a second book where Pedro Cantor hunts him down? No, there's Traitor's Gorge, which is just completely unrelated for the most part. Like, Traitor's Gorge is just it's a sequel to Rin's World, but it's just bolter porn. It's like, really? Come the fuck on, man. What are you doing? And it wasn't even written by the same guy. It was written by a different guy, and he fucked up the ending as well. Because at the end of Rin's World, several hundred Crimson Fists were still alive out of town. It was like 300 were still alive. Because a massive disaster killed like 600 of them, and like another 100 or so died in like I think it was like a year or so. It was either nearly a year or just over a year. Fighting, like roughly, I'll say like roughly like 80 or so died. So you've got just over 300 Crimson Fists left by the end of Rin's World. Well, Traitor's Gorge proceeds just completely fucked up and go, oh yeah, there's actually less than 100. So, on top of being a nothing book, Traitor's Gorge just completely fucks up the ending of Rin's World, which already fucked up its own ending by not killing off the orc that was responsible for the whole tragedy. It's small things like that that these authors for Black Library do that fucking piss me off. That's why I like the 30k books a lot more on average. Like, there are good 40k books, or very good 40k books, but nobody fucking dies in 40k. Bad guys never die, fucking good guys never die, nobody ever fucking dies in 40k. Everyone's got plot armor, whereas in Horus Heresy, everyone dies. Like fucking Fault, or like Galaxy in Flames, all these characters that you were working, or that you were reading out for 3 books, all of them, well, almost all of them, just die one by one. All these cool characters you fell in love with, and they're just gone. And like, they're actually gone. They don't come back, they don't do all this bullshit. So it's an emotional moment, and it sticks, and it works. Whereas in Rin's World and like 40k books, it's just like, oh yeah, Marius Calgar defeated Abaddon, or Abaddon kicked Marius Calgar's ass, but neither one died. It's like, okay, really, come on, man.
Fresh magazine in.
You know who dies? You know who dies? The no-name Ultramarine Sergeant that was like a character throughout the entire book. He dies at the end. That's who fucking dies. But like, if they're in another book series by another author, they never die. That's why I thought like the Uriel Ventures series was a really good book, because like all the most of the characters are not like known heroes in the Ultramarines. It's just like the only one that is really consequential is Uriel Ventures himself. But so like as a result, all the sergeants you meet that you fall in love with, all the apothecaries, all the tech marines. God, if you're reading a 40k book and there's a tech marine, don't get attached. Tech marines die all the fucking time. Tech marines drop like fucking flies, dude. I think in the Uriel Ventures series alone, they go through like, what, I think 3 die, and then a 4th one gets turned into a dreadnought. Like, yeah, it's like Dawn of Fire with a Primaris Marine. If you get a Dawn of Fire, if you have a Primaris Marine you like, don't get attached. They all die. Except for 2. There was the Imperial Fist, and then Farron Arios, who's now the current 6th Company captain. But other than that, do not get attached. Don't get attached. Okay, so what we got here? We got Custodian's characters that are not total assholes, Tech Marines, and Primaris Marines in Dawn of Fire series. If it's one of them, they're gonna die. Oh, and Remembrancers in 30k. Pretty much every Remembrancer fucking dies. I don't mind that though, because usually the Remembrancers are cool characters, and it's kind of emotional when they die, so it's like a feel bad moment. I'll tell you why I'm pissed off with them, because I'm gonna repeat this because I got more fucking people watching. I think I said this towards the beginning of the stream. I don't think anybody actually heard me say it. I am fucking sick of John Grammaticus. I am so tired of John Grammaticus, and I know he makes it all the way to the end. I am fucking tired of John fucking Grammaticus, dude. Every single time he shows up, all he does is piss me off. Like, it's just every book John Grammaticus shows up in, he's gonna take 3 hours of the book away for his fuck ass subplot, and he's gonna do a whole lot of nothing. And God, the narrators piss me off, because it's all British guys doing a Midwestern American accent. And it's so obnoxious, and I hate it. Every time he shows up, come on, all. Fuck! God, it's like a horror movie. Fucking just, you're enjoying the Unremembered Empire. No Fear was exactly that. I'm enjoying my book about Gilman and the Ultramarines. All of a sudden, John Grammaticus. Like, fuck, God, no! Get it away! The only book John Grammaticus was in that was cool was Legion. Because he wasn't just a side character, the side plot. He was a main character, and he had a lot that he actually did shit in the main plot. So that was cool. I enjoyed that. Oh fuck! I thought I found it. Okay, whatever. Yeah, like Legion is the only one that I can actually tolerate John Grammaticus in, because he actually like did shit. Every other fucking book, no. No fear. John Grammaticus is all person for like a half hour. Right as you're getting into the heat of things, too. Right as you're getting into the heat of things. Right as like the Ultramarines starting to fight back, everything. No, let's take a fucking 40-minute break to talk about John Grammaticus in all person. Hey, how about, hey, I got a better idea. How about we don't do that? Ever. Oh my god. God, fuck John Grammaticus. I hate him so much. Every time he shows up, I just know, like, the book could be like a 10 out of 10. It drops to like a fucking 7 instant. I was really enjoying No Fear and Unremembered Empire, then BAM! John Grammaticus.
Anyone find the grave
Fucking, I think those two are probably my, Unremembered Empire, Scars, Flay of the Eyes of the Stein, and Angel Exterminatus, I think, and Betrayer are probably my favorite, in, like, those are my favorite Horus Heresy books. They're all great. That's how good Unremembered Empire is. John Grammaticus is heavily involved in that plot, and it's still an awesome book. That should tell you how good Unremembered Empire is.
pathetic tyranny.
And he's not entirely insufferable in that book. But yeah, like Vulcan Lives, he's in Vulcan Lives, and that pisses me off. And of course, Vulcan Lives leads directly into Unremembered Empire. Like, literally, it goes, Vulcan Lives, like, Vulcan Lives' ending translates right into Unremembered Empire's beginning. Vulcan Lives is actually a really good book. I really enjoyed that book, but again, 4 hours of John Grammaticus out of 13. It's like, come on, man. Like, leave me alone. I've had enough.
Ocular biometrics
Oh, fuck you, bitch. I don't even need to fucking gun strike you. Yeah, this auto bolt rifle in the Astartes mod. Like, this is how an auto bolt rifle should be. This thing should shoot through fucking Tyranids. Most of these games don't get bolters right. Like, Space Marine... Okay, so you give me an objective marker over a body, and then that's not the right body? That's just a body I can search, you piece of shit? Oh, come on, man.
Fresh magazine in.
Alright, oh. Guess I still gotta search. I hate John Grammaticus so much because he just shows up. He just shows up when you're least expecting it, and you're just dreading it the entire book. Mark of Cal. I was like, I did not enjoy Mark of Cal. Like I said, like there's like one really good novella, and then 2 fairly decent short stories, and the rest just isn't worth a fuck. And the last hour of the book is just all person. Just talking and just pissing me off. Oh, come on, man. Get these fucking perpetuals away from me. I'm dreading the Siege of Terra. I'm absolutely dreading the Siege of Terra. Because I know he shows up and he does a whole lot of shit, and it's gonna... Oh, my God. Not looking forward to it at all. What books is he? I think he's in Saturnine. I think he's in Saturnine and the Death Volume 1, 2, and 3. He's like some kind of self-insert motherfucker. See you, Nox. Thanks for coming out.
Squad, rally on my signal.
I don't know. I cannot take. I'm tired of John Grammaticus. Let's see. Talk about Scars. Talk about Master of Mankind. I'm not gonna talk about Master of Mankind. That book is great. But there's not really much you can say about it. It goes over the Emperor and the War in the Webway. It's a very straightforward book. It gives a little bit of the Emperor's perspective. I think the one thing that it does wrong... Fuck that. Alright, now you pissed me off. The one thing that that book does wrong, in my opinion, is... it should have been more of the Emperor's point of view of things rather than just, oh hey, war in the webway. Like, no, I wanted to know like the Emperor's point of view during the Council of Nicaea. It's like I wanted him to explain why like he had to hide demons in the war from his sons, which I know the reason because I've read a bunch of the lore, but it's like that's not good enough. I want that in a book. Like, I want to hear the Emperor say it, not just have somebody else tell me, oh yeah, this is why the Emperor did it. That's not good enough. That's some of these, bitch. Fuck you. Oh, shit. Come on. Where you at? Well, that. Oh, what the fuck? These primes are absolutely awesome to fight. They did a very good job with this boss fight. It's a little too easy because I have the Astartes mod on, so I got 4 bots in me, and the bots are way more lethal. That's one thing I wish the base game done better. Like, these bots can actually kill shit. The base game bots, it feels like they got a little better. Like, they're executing a lot more. They're shooting a lot more. But it's still not to the play I would like. You know what I mean? Like, I want, like, if I'm fighting alongside Space Marines, I want them to kill shit. Like, I want to feel like I'm fighting with people as good as I am. You know what I mean? Again, very satisfying. I really enjoy it, but the game regardless. But like, it definitely. I wish it would have done that.
Changing magazine.
Okay. Shit.
Swapping magazine.
It's actually pretty good now in the base game, but it's just so much better with this mod. This is what it should be. Even Space Marine 1, like, games do not get bolters right, in my opinion. At least not yet. Like, because obviously every strategy game, you have the fucking...
Fresh magazine.
You can't have a Space Marine be more accurate than a strategy game, because otherwise, like, 4 Space Marines can destroy somebody else's entire army.
This operation would have ended in a major loss for the Imperium.
They did, this game is probably the closest they got because they can throw so many enemies at you that, like, you can kill gaunts with, like, 1 to 2 bolter shells. But even then, like, there are times I've shot, on minimal difficulty, there are times I've shot a gaunt with, like, 5 or 6 heavy bolter shells. And it's just not, like, really, that thing could take a tank down. And you're telling me that you can't, like I can't one-shot a gaunt? Come on. Oh, shit. Like, it's a minor nitpick. Space Marine 1, the bolter was shit in Space Marine 1. It wasn't shit, but, like, it were compensated for not being able to throw, like, 18,000 fucking orcs at you. Because they can only throw, like, what? They threw a bunch of them at you, but it wasn't as much as this game, not even close. So they had to do all that stuff. Hey, Sonic, welcome. Just talk about books I'm reading and other Space Marine games. Anyway, like I was saying, yeah, like Battle Sector, for example. Battle Sector, a squad of Space Marines is roughly on par with like like 2 squads of Gaunts in that game. Which, you know, obviously in the lore, like in the book, Space Marines tear through Gaunts and even warriors like they're nothing. Well, they don't tear through warriors like they're nothing, but they can, like, they're higher on the power scaling, but warriors are still tough. Like, warriors can still kill a Space Marine, but 9 times out of 10, the Space Marines did kill the warrior. So I think it's funny, you get all these Tyranid fans that are, like, all pissy because, fucking Space Marines murder fucking Tyranid warriors in this game like they're nothing. It's like, they fucking more accurate Tyranids would kill or would slaughter Space Marines. Like, no, they don't. No, they fucking don't. I've read a lot of Space Marines versus Tyranid books, and like, the only time I've ever seen warriors tear apart a Space Marine is if it's like 5 warriors to 1 Space Marine. Or like 3 to 1, because obviously 3's like, I don't know, the Tyranid fans just cannot, like, it's like, oh my god, what do you mean? The swarm-based enemy can't 1v1 the deadliest soldier in the fucking galaxy. Oh man. Several centuries old with peak fucking equipment, armor, centuries of experience. You're telling me the enemy designed to kill you by just throwing 8 billion of them at you at the same time can't kill you in a 1v1? Oh! Like, like, it's, like, every book I've read, Space Marines are roughly equal on power scaling to a Carnifex. Give or take. Like, obviously, Carnifex, like, a Carnifex and a Space Marine in a 1v1, it could go either way. It depends on the equipment the Space Marine's carrying, it depends on his experience, it depends on other battlefield statistics. Like, Titus, in the first part of this game, he almost dies to a Carnifex, but, like, you also gotta factor in, Titus had no ammo. He was down to a fucking chainsword and a bolt pistol. He fell out of a gunship. He was heavily wounded. He got shot, clawed at. And he was fighting like 100 gaunts at the same time. So, you know, naturally he was going to lose that 1v1. Most Space Marines. But like Space Marine 1 Titus, yeah, he's he beat a Demon Prince and a War Boss like in the same day. On top of like dozens of Chaos Marines, hundreds of Orcs, Chaos Cultists.
Changing magazine.
But no, Carnifex, that's too much for Titus. I don't know. People have no... People do not read into situations. But whatever. Ain't that deep either way.
Rearming.
Eldar fans are funny as shit. I saw one guy on Twitter. He's crying that like Space Marines have too much plot armor. He goes, "No, you don't understand. You don't know how." Like he goes, there was one time where 3 Eldar. It was like Eldar Rangers, I think they were called. I don't know a whole lot of Eldar lore.
Ammunition cache.
It was Rangers or Dire Avengers, or I don't remember. I think it was. Do Eldar Rangers even exist now? I'm doubting myself. It was either Rangers or Dire Avengers. I know Dire Avengers are a thing, but I don't think it was them. But either way, so like 5 Dire Avengers ambush a squad of like 5 Space Marines. And in turn, like they kill 1 Space Marine and then lose 3 Eldar before they retreat. And the guy goes, yeah, they lost, 5 Eldar Rangers ambushed 5 Space Marines, killed 1 and they lost 3. You don't know how bad it gets. Like, oh god. Oh, you poor... Man, you suffered 3 casualties? Oh, you poor Eldar fan. Oh, man. Dude, obviously, anytime a Space Marine kills an Eldar, dude, like, it's very clearly just the author wanking Space Marines. 'Cause Eldar never die, ever. Anytime an Eldar dies, it's just the author trashing the Eldar again, obviously. The Imperial Guard killed 1 Harlequin after losing 17 battalions. Oh, dude, very clearly it's the Eldar being butchered in the books again. Tell you what though, fucking... I do feel bad for Eldar fans because they have the fucking Yned or Yvrain plotline or whatever the hell that book was, and apparently those books were just terrible. And like, not only did they not like have a good story, apparently it fucked up a whole bunch of the actual lore that was already there.
Releasing frag grenade.
So like, I actually do feel bad for Eldar fans in that case. They have a reason to bitch. Like power scaling wise, shut up.
Changing magazine.
Oh, what the fuck? That was a... Oh yeah, I forgot I have the Sisters of Battle mod. Every female guardsman is replaced with a Sister of Battle. Oh well. Oh, hey, a commissar, too. If I'd known they were up here, I probably would have made nothing to
Area
save them.
cleansed of the foul Xenos presence.
Nah, I feel bad. I feel just terrible.
Reloading.
I mean, I'll get over it, but you know. Ooh, have a grenade.
This away. Another Xenos fireform eliminated.
Go.
Fresh magazine in.
There
No
we
telling
go.
what surprises await. Reporting in from the
$40,
tower.
you dance.
The Munitorum does not
Next
store
week's video,
explosives
how about that?
to Astartes standards. Okay, it's enough to demolish the bridge.
Alright. Cool. I have a cool idea for next week's video. It's gonna be fairly different than what I usually do.
Disgusting tyranny.
I have a couple ideas. Technically, it wouldn't even be next week for you because you're a Patreon supporter.
Explosives
I'm gonna record the video after I get done doing what I'm doing. Well, actually, yeah, I think, yeah, I should do it tonight. I was gonna wait till tomorrow, but tomorrow I got orientation for this new manager job I've got. Go.
Detonator primed.
Somebody fucking, who's getting murdered over here? Somebody's getting fucked up. What the hell happened? Oh, they're over on this side. Get the fuck out of my way, motherfucker!
Chopping up, resist the tyranny wave, brother.
Oh, well, they're all dead. Sorry, didn't need them anyway. Guardsmen are worthless. Who cares about guardsmen? Go.
Ready to blow.
The Hive Tyrant will reach your position shortly.
Enjoy that,
The
bitch!
Imperial Guard defenses over the bridge and lure that Xenos Colossus into the kill zone.
This is so fucking. I love just popping fucking shots off. Except for when I miss. That's not particularly good, you know?
We broke the Xenos onslaught. Fresh munitions.
Go. Alright, now let's go defend the bridge. Fuck you.
Reloading.
What the fuck? Another lictor? Fuck you. There we go.
Disgusting tyrannid scum.
Give us more. What do you want to know? I know a fair bit. I would consider myself a lore expert on a few things. I would consider myself an expert on
Rally to
30K.
me, brothers.
Because I've read like 30 Horus Heresy books and counting. I'm going to 100% the series fairly soon. I think I currently own 33 out of the 54 books. And I want to read all 54 at some point, even though like there's quite a few that are just completely skippable. Like, who gives a fuck about like Damnation to Pythos or Outcast Dead? But I'm gonna read them anyway at some point. I'll get to it. I am looking forward to it. There's
We were not expecting such illustrious company in the rear rank.
what all do I have to
Handle
go
on
through
these
so far?
probing strikes, my lords. It's
What
the
do I have to go
relay
through
that's
so
getting hammered right now.
Our target is a Hive Tyrant. Once we kill it, the relay will be secure.
So,
That's
checking my list here. Let's see
Without
what
armor
Horus Heresy
support-
books I still have not read that I want to read. So, I'm just going to go over all the ones I've skipped. So everything, if you don't hear me say the book, that means I've read it. Because I've read like 30 of these books. I've read more than I haven't. So let's see. I've read the first 5. Number 10, I've skipped Tales of Heresy. I'm going to go back and read that.
We may have to bring
Then
down the
Nemesis,
supply
which
bridge.
I actually just bought
Our
because
plan
Audible did a
requires
sale
it.
on it for like $6,
Is this a
so I just
withdrawal
bought it.
order?
I'm going to read Nemesis fairly soon.
Is the Hive Tyrant, not
So
the
then
bridge.
after that, after I read
Position
that and
until
Tales of
the
Heresy, I will have read the first 15.
Understood.
I've skipped
My lord.
Age of Darkness, but I'll go back to that. I've skipped Outcast Dead and Deliverance Lost. I am going to go back and read Deliverance Lost and Thorax, because I want to read that. I've skipped the Primarchs, which I will go back and read fairly soon. I've skipped Shadow's Treachery, but I'm going to get that soon as well. Let's see, I've read all these. Then it's Damnation of Pythos, Legacies of Betrayal. Then the whole Salamanders plotline and a couple more short stories. Ah, fuck it. Here, let's just keep talking about this for a second. I will go back to shooting in a second here. Yeah, Eye of Terra I want to read because that has the Aurelian short story, which I want to read. I feel like the first Heretic would have been better if that short story was included. Because you're kind of missing... There's not enough Lorgar and Erebus in the first Heretic. I enjoyed the first Heretic. I think it's a really good book. But it's not all of what I want. It's a lot more of Argel Tal. Let's see here. So, Eye of Terra, Path of Heaven, I'm currently working my way through. The Silent War, I definitely want to read. That's Knights Errant stuff. Praetorian of Dorn, my dad just read, and he liked it. I'm looking forward to reading that. Corax, I just said that. Garrow, I have not read yet, but I do own it. So that's... After I finish Path of Heaven, that's probably what I'm going to read next. The Crimson King, my dad actually just finished today. I just finished Shattered Legions the other day, too. That was surprisingly good. Crimson King, I'm going to read soon. Talarn, I'm going to read. Then there's Old Earth, which I'm going to read the Salamanders subplot. Wolfsbane, I got to read. And then Slaves of Darkness, and then Buried Dagger. But there's also Born of Flame, Heralds of the Siege, and Titan Death. So, I don't have too many more I need to read, or really want to read before the Heresy, or before I start Siege Era. Because I've read pretty much all of the important ones up until Wolfsbane. I know you can skip Garrow, but I'm not going to. You can skip Crimson King, but I'm not going to.
You have its attention. It is moving to intercept. Apply more pressure.
I don't know. I would say, like, as for needed, really, Wolfsbane and Slaves of Darkness are probably the only ones I need to read. But want to read, I think I still got, like... I think in regards to what I want to read before I start the Siege, I think I've still got, like, 8 books left. So by the time the Horus Heresy is done, I will have read, I think, close to, like, 40 out of the 54 books. Because I want to get as many as I can before I read the Siege. Like, I'm not reading Outcast Dead before the Siege. I'm probably not going to read Burdens of Loyalty, War Without End, or anything like that for a while. I'll get to it eventually. Like, I just don't care. I haven't heard particularly good things about it. Titan Death, I hear, is good. It's written by Guy Haley, so it ought to be alright, at least. But I kind of don't really... The Titans are not particularly all that cool in these books. Like, the Titan action is fairly boring, which just feels weird to say. Like, I enjoy the political drama, the brotherhood, all that stuff. Like, that's the best part of the books in my opinion. I don't particularly care. Like, whenever a book is just bolter porn, I kind of just don't care. It's just, oh, hey, look, the Space Marine killed this guy, and then Space Marine killed this guy instead. It's like, okay, I kind of don't care. It's cool, like, there are some, like, Aaron Dembski Bowden, for example, he does really good action. Like, Betrayer, whenever there was a fight scene, it was always cool. Dan Abnett does, like, he's hit or miss. He either does very good action, or it's fucking boring. Graham McNeil is kind of one where, like, Graham McNeil's another one. Graham McNeil is hit 60% of the time, miss 40% of the time. Because there are cool moments. Like, the Uriel Venture series, like, there's a part where a champion duels an Eldar, a Dark Eldar or something, and it's really, really cool. But then there's a fucking, like, there's other times where it just goes on and on about like how space marines are shooting people and then blah 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 blah. It's like, all right, like Graham McNeil wrote Vengeful Spirit, and that book kind of sucked. It wasn't the worst thing I've ever read, and you do need to read it. It's an essential read for the Heresy. But it was probably, I would say that or Mechanicum was probably my two least favorite. Mechanicum wasn't bad, and this one wasn't bad either. Okay, again, I'm hitting the parry button. Fuck me, I guess. I don't know. I'll tell you, I wanted to pick up the rest of the Horus Heresy series this week because Audible's doing that sale, but for some fucking reason, Audible priced the Horus Heresy books the same. Well, most of these books, like, more expensive than just buying a credit. Like,
You honor me, but such a
they did a sale back in, like, I think it was June or.
Pursue and eliminate. We will not have a
They did a sale back in like June where like every book was like $5 to $6, like full-length novels, and I bought a bunch of this stuff. And I've read through like most of them, but like this sale, it's like they're all triple that price, which just fucking sucks. The fuck is that? Just one commissar just dogging it out? Where the hell where are all your dudes?
Another scene of fire for eliminated.
Commissar is survival when there's like fucking this many warriors around?
Fresh magazine in.
Yep.
I will attempt to keep it on the airspace.
What's up, bitch? I'm gonna kick that dude's ass. I'm looking forward to that. Oh, I don't have my storm bolter. Alright, no problem. You have a storm bolter?
No telling what
Check that
surprises
shit out.
await.
They gave the Terminator a fucking storm bolter finally. I wish you could pick what classes go with you, because I don't like the fact that the Apothecary class and the Terminator class is coming with me. That kind of kills the mod for me. I like having my like second company squad, like my second company veteran squad. Honestly, it more resembles a command squad than anything. But whatever, that's minor nitpick at best. I'm one of these.
Disgusting tyrannid scum. Reloading. It is going up that wall. Let us try to head it off.
Oh yeah, I have a girlfriend now. I'm sorry to hear that. Oh man. Nah, I'm just being a dick. I have habit for you.
Deep scan ready.
I avoid relationships like the plague. I have had some bad luck in these fucking things. It was the first relationship for a year, got cheated on twice, and all sorts of bullshit, but I'm not about to badmouth my ex on here, so whatever. There's just a lot of bullshit, and I'm glad so. But, then there was, had some fairly crappy luck otherwise. I got hit with the one where it's like, I was on and off with this girl for a while, and like we really got close, and like we had all the same hobbies and whatnot, and then just got hit with the whole like, I'm not mentally prepared for a relationship. It's like, really? Really? After everything? You weenie. Well, you know, whatever. Can't force something if it doesn't want to be. And so you just move on and go, you know what? It was fun while it lasted. She was awesome, though. That one I do look back on. I wish that one could have worked. But, you know, whatever. No point crying about it. What we got here? Oh, shit. I am being pinged like a motherfucker. man. Tell you what I am excited for, though. Well, moving on to a happier topic. Joy Toy just released more fucking Ultramarines. They released 3 Space Marine 2 characters, and they released the 4 guys from Secret Level. So you got the new Titus, which I don't think I'm gonna buy the new Titus, because I've already got the Space Marine 2 Titus, and then like it's the same guy with the laurels of victory, and on top of that, Captain Titus just got promoted to captain in the second company. Like Acheron's dead, and now Titus is back, but the problem is like, why the fuck would I buy Joy Toy Titus from Secret Level when he's very clearly gonna get a fucking captain figure with his pelt and everything that looks awesome? Like, I don't know. I've got entirely too many of these fucking Ultramarines. Like, I have literally every Ultramarine Joy Toy is released. Literally every single one. I'm looking at them right now. Like my fucking Stern Guard veterans up here, dude. Like these fucking guys. Absolutely awesome. Love to see it. This is some, honestly, Ultramarines First Company is just super fucking sexy. These fucking guys are just awesome. When did you start buying them? I did not buy them at first. My parents, when I was, what the fuck was it? It was, a few Christmases ago, when I was still relatively new to 40K. It was several years ago at this point. They bought me the fucking... Well, actually, Joy Toy was just starting out. They were doing the... it was the fucking Infiltrators. The 4 set of Infiltrators. So it was 4 of these guys. And my parents got me them for them for Christmas. So like, oh yeah, we know you like Space Marines, and so we got you these. I'm like, holy fuck, these are awesome. Because these are the kind of things you always wanted when you were a kid. Like, proper fucking Space Marine action figures you could play with, because you got the tabletop models and whatnot, but like, I'm not spending like $800 for a piece of plastic. Well, you know, ironic, but like, I also have to learn to paint, spend money on painting, 3D print custom parts. I ain't got the money for that, and I ain't got the time or patience, especially with YouTube and working. I didn't have, like, I never started an army. I've never played the tabletop of Warhammer 40K or Horus Heresy. I've never done the tabletop. It was all exclusively, like, lore, video games, and all that other shit. Go. Oh, fuck. I never knew anything about Space Marines to this day. That's also because you're a kid. Like, Warhammer isn't exactly targeted. I mean, I know you're 18 now, but, like, you're still 18. You're still a kid at 18. Like, you are very much a fucking, 18, you're still very much a baby. I think it's, like, around, like, I'll tell you what's funny. You get to, like, age gaps, and, like, at every milestone age, you think you've got your shit together, and then you realize you really don't. Like, when I was 15, I thought I knew everything. I thought I knew fucking everything. And then you've got, like, then you get to, like, 18. You're like, oh my god, I know so much more than I did at 18. And then 18, like, I look back to when I was 18 now, I go, God, I was a fucking idiot back then.
Our Vox transmissions are not
like, I was insufferable. Like, I was insufferable until I turned, like, 22. Like, 22 is kind of when I got my shit together. And, like, kind of learned how to not be a shitty person. And I kind of locked in for life. Then, 23 is when, you know, I matured a little bit. I kind of learned how to hone my personality. And then 24 and 25 is like 25 now. Well, here I am again. 25. Again, I feel like I've got some kind of grasp on life, but again, 25. I guarantee when I'm 30, I'm probably gonna be like, wow, I was a fucking idiot when I was 25. So, you know, that's just life. Every time you think you got your shit together, that's when you know that's when you really don't know shit. Like, when you think you know everything in life, that's when life hits you. It's like, wow, you don't know a fucking thing. That shit.
Disgusting, tyranny scum. Swapping magazine.
Hello, brothers. Yeah, that's the coolest part of this fucking mod. Just seeing other Ultramarines run around doing shit is like easily the best part. Oh shit, I didn't know you hit 30. I'm 25, you motherfucker!
Rally to me, brothers. Stay close and sharp.
God damn it! Yeah, even my dad says, it's like, every time you think you got your shit together in life, like, 5 years later, you look back and go, wow, I'm a fucking idiot. It's humbling, but it's also kind of reassuring to know that there are people, like, there are people my age at... Oh, hello. There are people my age still act like they're 15. And, you know, I think you should always maintain some semblance of your personality, but like as you grow older, you evolve and you make it fit into the world and you add something to it. I think your biggest focus in life should be to add something good to the world. If you can't, then you're a fucking waste. Just flat out. Like, if all you do is take away, even if you don't contribute, if all you do is take away, like, you don't make someone happy, you don't make someone smile, you don't help someone in need, if you don't do any of that, you're just a fucking waste. And I don't mean, like, you know, start a fucking business for philanthropy, start a non-profit. Something as simple as just making someone feel good, you know what I mean? Like, just reminding people that you love them. Being, like, staying close to your loved ones, calling your mother, calling your fucking people you don't really talk to much, telling your friends, like, hey, just a reminder, I absolutely love you guys. Make people laugh. If you can't contribute to the fucking world in that kind of way, you're a waste. Because what else do you do? Sit on your fucking ass and be angry all day? Do a whole lot of nothing but blaming the world for all your fucking problems? Get a fucking life, you loser.
The changer of ways shall never be thwarted.
Changing
fuck
magazine. Fresh munitions.
Any more? Oh, you?
Reloading. You must endure.
There we go. Fuck you. Oh, I see a lot of negativity on the internet nowadays. Like, I'll tell you this, which kind of pissed me off. Obviously, I don't know. I didn't get involved with it because it's fucking stupid. But like, I don't watch a whole lot of VTubers, but I do watch one named Zentrea. She recently caught a whole lot of fucking flack online because a VTuber model, according to fucking dumbasses on Twitter, resembles a Nazi outfit. Just for the record, it does not in any way resemble a Nazi. Just to make that abundantly clear. It's a military outfit. It's a skimpy military outfit that you see in anime. And a bunch of these fucking lowlifes on Twitter that have nothing to do with their fucking lives just sat there and like harassed the poor girl for fucking days. she's still catching shit on. Now, thankfully, it's a very, thankfully, like, I'd like to say this, I think, like, 90% of people in life are normal, good people. The problem is that last 10 or so percent is just so incredibly vocal that it's insufferable. Like, it just, there's so many people, and this, it's not even a political thing, because, you know, I hate both sides. I think everyone, like, realistically, if you're voting for the same thing. It's just what face do you want to be attached to, you know what I mean? Nothing ever really fucking changes, at least in my opinion. But, you know, what do I know? I'm just an idiot. I don't study politics. I don't deep dive into that shit. I did do a whole bunch of deep dives. It made me depressed. But anyway, getting away from the politic talk. It's just a bunch of people virtue signaling online that just, oh, I'm better than you because I do this, or oh, I called out someone for being a Nazi. I don't even know what makes someone a Nazi. And I call everyone who disagrees with me a fucking Nazi, or it's the opposite, where everybody's woke. Oh yeah, you're woke. Like, no, no. It's both sides. They're just stupid as shit. People on Twitter, especially, like, Facebook is fairly annoying. I deleted my Facebook years ago, so I can't speak currently. But like, Twitter is particularly the most insufferable. It feels like all the people that have like no life at all just go there and virtue signal and project all their insecurities onto everybody. It's like, people are stupid. Like, can we just be normal? Can we just, like, you know, be nice to each other? Like, can we just not be assholes all the time? Now, yes, if someone's being an actual racist or anything like that, like, obviously I make my jokes. I'm like, oh, women are dumb. Like, but, like, anybody that actually knows me knows for a fact that's all satire. It's one thing, but, like, there are people online that actually go around, like, saying that shit, preaching it, believing it. Those people 1,000% deserve to be made fun of. I'm not, like, I 1,000% agree. Or agree, not degree. Like, but, some people just go around throwing all the more, like, I've seen so many people called racist, sexist, misogynistic. People don't even know what the hell that word means. People, I guarantee, all these people online that say misogynistic don't even know what the fuck that word even means. They couldn't define it. And then, you've got the other end. Everything is woke. Space Marine 2 is woke, because Chiron and Gadget are black. Oh, they're putting black people in space. Shut the fuck up. Love the guy that was like, oh yeah, there are no black Ultramarines. Gene Seed makes you look like your Primarch. Like, are you stupid? Yeah, there hasn't been a black Space Marine. It's like, oh yeah, or a black Ultramarine, the guy said. Like, okay, yeah, fucking Lord Admiral Tiberius from fucking Nightbringer. A book written in 2001, but you know, what do I know? I've only read these fucking books. Alright, let's get off of this bordering on political talk, because this is a happy channel. Politics suck. And all that other, all the stuff adjacent to it sucks as well. I hate it all. I was fucking fuming. I'm fuming at that whole situation. I can't believe that girl got bullied. Well, it's still, like, it's largely stopped. Because thankfully, Zentrea's community is just great. And, you know, supportive and nice and loving to her. And she deserves it. The girl's great. But, what the... So, I think it may have stopped. I don't know. But, it's sad. You feel bad because people online.
Fresh magazine in.
Alright, that is the last I'm going to discuss that shit. Now I'm getting upset thinking about it. I'm getting depressed. We can't have that. Oh shit.
Exterminate.
Oh, Oh, so for all you curious, I'm sure every single one of you is dying to know when the next video is. Saturday. I edited that fucking stream where I did the, Tyranid just spawned out of, whatever. I edited that stream where I played Getting Over It for an hour. That fucking, oh my god, that stream is, that video, that game pissed me off so much that rewatching the video to edit it pissed me off again. Like, there are some things that happened in that game that were just bullshit, and I know, like, I kind of want to play it again just to see if I can actually beat it, but at the same time, I kind of just don't care, you know? Like, do I really want to just be fucking, like, upset for a fucking hour and probably not even beat the goddamn game? No, not really. Now, granted, it's funny, you know, that's all great. But, I don't know. It depends on how well the video does. If the video does really well, yeah, I'll do it again. But otherwise, I'm thinking about just taking the fucking loss of $3. Next week, though, I got something pretty cool for next week. In my head, it's a funny idea. And I'm not gonna tell you all what it is. I want it to be a surprise. But those of you on the Patreon will know soon enough. Oh, my ass is sore. Holy fuck, it's been out. I can't get a refund, man. I bought that game months ago. And I'm not that fucking... I try not to refund most games, because this guy actually does deserve the money. He made a game that is designed to be hard, and, you know, it's hard. Like, you know, it's not like I didn't know what I was getting into when I bought the fucking game. That's like playing Dark Souls and going, oh, why is it so difficult?
Now, stay close and sharp.
Oh, to be fair, Dark Souls 1000% should have an easy mode, and I will fight anyone that disagrees.
Picking up extra rounds.
I love idiots online that defend, like, they're like, no, an easy mode would ruin Dark Souls. How? How would it ruin Dark Souls? Like,
Focus on that.
it's like, oh, the game's designed to be hard. Okay, then make an intended mode. Like, having a difficulty select would not fuck the game up in any conceivable way. Like, can't go this way. It's like you have an easier mode, and then you or what the hell is it called? Accessible mode, and then you got the fucking like with waypoints and shit, knowing where the hell you're supposed to go, less damage and shit, less aggressive enemies, stuff like that. Easier summons or no limit on summons. There's a lot of shit you can do. And I'm speaking to someone that's beat Dark Souls, so this isn't just me going, oh yeah, I rage quit and I never beat it. I beat Dark Souls 1 twice. I beat Dark Souls 3 once. Didn't really care for all that much. It was okay. And I beat Elden Ring, I think, twice. Or no, I beat Elden Ring once and then got far into my second run, but then got bored. But, so this isn't just me sucking. Sekiro I just suck at. But, I couldn't play Sekiro. That game was insanely fucking hard.
Fine work,
Like, what is it? Yeah, like, you get, like, have an intended mode where the game plays exactly as you fucking intend the experience to be, and then have an accessible mode. Like, it's like, oh, having an easy mode will fucking force you to play. Like, yeah, people can play easy games. It's like, I don't, like, pretty much every game I fucking have played will have that has a difficulty selector. Will have one option that goes, yeah, this is the way you're supposed to play the game. This is the intended experience, like Halo, where heroic is the intended difficulty. I think like Gears of War, hardcore is the intended difficulty. Space Marine 2, I think veteran is the intended difficulty. It's like, but like people that are normal and don't want to spend 2 hours playing a fucking game to make exactly zero progress aren't fucking, you know, being miserable the entire time. Well, I think it's a gatekeeping thing, I'd say, honestly.
Fresh
Because
munitions.
there's no actual reason that can't immediately be... Like, there's no reason that someone can come up with,
Corruption will lead
at least
us to
in
the
my
source.
experience,
Certain.
I'll just say objectively, fuck it. Someone goes like, oh no, like, I've never had someone say to me that, like, a reason for Dark Souls not having an easy mode that can't immediately be counted with, then don't play that mode if you don't want it. If you don't want the easy mode, don't play it.
As ugly as that is the
Like, I know games that, for example, if you play the easier difficulties, they will not give you the true ending, for example. Like, they'll force you to play the bad. You go, oh, you want to get the good ending? Ramp up the difficulty. That's not a bad idea. Like, imagine if you got, like... Imagine, for example, if you, like, played Dark Souls 1, and, like, you could not get the Kindle the Fire ending. You could only do the Age of Darkness ending. Or whatever it was called. Like, there's the fire, there's the first flame for Dark Souls 1, and then there's the darkness, where you let the flame die out. Like, imagine if you could only get one of those endings, and go, oh, if you want the true ending, play the intended mode. Then you get the story as you're supposed to get. You beat Elden Ring? Shit, you must have big balls. Oh, hell yeah, just ask my ex.
onward to victory.
Yeah. Oh, shit. Ha! Get fucked, pussy!
Fresh magazine in.
Oh, yeah.
Are we certain breaking its chains is a good thing?
I am certain, Scipius. Stop being a pussy. Anyway. Yeah, it's just, like, there's no argument. It's just gatekeeping. They want the game to be hard so they can say they're cool for beating Dark Souls. That's all it is.
The enemy will not keep us from that altar for long.
It's like, no, I just want the game to maintain its integrity. Like, how exactly would its integrity go down the drain if they made an accessible mode
The momentum.
versus an intended mode? Like, what, are people not going to buy it? Are people, like, there's no way the sales are going to go down. You know what would happen? More people would fucking buy it. Because at this point, the gimmick of the game being stupidly hard has long since worn off.
Ammunition cache here.
Because there are a ton of hard games now. Souls-likes are an exhausted genre. Like, that genre has been milked to fucking death. And Souls-likes typically aren't any fucking good. Because, you know, say what you want about the bullshit difficulty of Dark Souls, at least it is well designed. Like, it's designed, every boss has a mechanic where you could realistically play Dark Souls without ever taking damage. It just takes a lot of time to master the controls. Whereas plenty of Souls-likes are like, oh yeah, the gimmick is being bullshit hard. So it's just like, it's just bullshit. The only Souls-like that I ever actually enjoyed was actually, funny enough, a fucking Souls-like with a difficulty selection. It was Remnant from the Ashes and Remnant 2. Those games are absolutely amazing because they're a Souls-like, they're well designed, and they have a difficulty selector.
To victory.
If you don't want to get your ass shoved up your fucking face, you know, pick the easy mode. You know what I mean? Or if you do want the bullshit ridiculously hard mode, pick the bullshit difficulty mode. They didn't gatekeep it as a result. Those games are a pretty big success, if I'm not mistaken. Fuck. You fucker! Now you're pissing me off. Chaos. I picked this I put the difficulty up on average because I wanted a fucking boss, and I didn't even get a boss. That's kind of annoying, actually. What the hell was the point in taking what the hell was the point?
It readies for an arcane assault.
Damn, I didn't even know you were there. That was pure instinct, my boy. Ow, fucker. Alright, now you're pissing me off. Oh, yeah! Oh, fuck. Alright, that's enough of you. I've had enough of this level. I grow weary of your presence.
Be gone from the Imperium's reality, servant of chaos.
And there we go. Oh, shit.
Tell the wolf we are coming for all of you.
That's a hard line. Alright. Yeah, that was fucking cool. For a long time, this was the best way to play Space Marine 2. Now I think, like, they've improved the base game so much that, like, I think this version is now inferior. The customization options you get really aren't all that good. Most of them are glitchy. They've added all the stuff from these mods that are like that people wanted, like the Firstborn cosmetics, or at least for the most part. They've increased the damage of the bolt weapons, so they're actually viable. There's like the only thing that's really like is an objective improvement of this mod over the base game now is the bots are more aggressive. Like, they kill shit. Like, their guns, well, not that they're more aggressive. Their guns do way more damage. They do player damage. So, like, a fucking, a bot can shoot a fucking warrior to death with no problem now. And there's more. The squad size is 5 instead of 3. That's the biggest problem with this game. Like, why the fuck is it limited to 3-player co-op? It should be at very least 4, but it should be 5. Space Marine squads consist of 5 fucking, well, Primaris squads. Firstborn are 10, but, you know. Primaris squads are 5 people. Give me 5 fucking player lobbies, and like, it's like, oh yeah, fucking, the game will be too easy then. Then ramp up the difficulty on the higher modes. I don't give a fuck. I don't play Space Marine for a fucking challenge. I play it for a lore-accurate power simulator. You know what I mean? With that one stream we were playing with bots and they got stuck. I don't remember that at all. I've streamed this game so I've played and streamed this game so many times. I don't even remember. I don't know, whatever. I've been streaming for roughly an hour and 40 minutes. I am gonna call it there because I got a couple things I gotta do tonight. It is 9:30. I still gotta record a video. All right, thank you everybody for coming out. You guys are fucking awesome. It was fun talking with you guys. Nox, fucking the first guy in the beginning, Alistair, I think, yeah, Alistair. Sonic, yeah, Sonic. You guys are fucking awesome. Everybody else who showed up and just lurk in the chat, I love you. Subscribe if you aren't already. Come join the Discord, and I will talk to you all later.